Hey gang, Craig here. As you know, you all have these wonderful Zoom recorders, and I want to point out something to you that's really going to help you in the long run. I've had a bunch of students send me assignments that a 30-second recording is taking up 21 megabytes of data. That's a lot. So when you're having problems sending stuff by email, it's probably because the file's too big. With your Zoom recorder, you can record at various sound level qualities. People are recording at sound levels beyond the range of dog hearing, let alone human hearing or most audio interfaces. So, here's what you need to know. First, your Zoom recorder. You will notice on mine I've lost the battery cover, and yes, I am holding it on with duct tape. So, you turn it on with the on button. It is press and hold until the little display lights up. There you go. You can see also how much room you have for data in this recording. That depends on how you set a couple of settings, and it's really important to know this. On the back, above the duct tape, you will see record format switch, and it also has fast forward and rewind indicator below it. If you set it to wave, you are going to record a full wave file, full CD quality, and it takes up a large amount of data, 10 megabytes per minute of stereo CD quality. And you will see how my record time has dropped down considerably. What some students have done for some unknown reason, let me just bring this over, as I press the fast forward button, you can see that it changes the audio settings. So we are up to 48K sampling 24-bit, and if I keep going, there's 96K. 96K, that's higher frequencies than what dogs can hear. So we don't need it quite that high. If you have it set for 44.116-bit, that's CD quality. That sounds pretty good. So if you're going to use wave format recording, use 44.116-bit. However, because you're journalists, if we set this switch to MP3, you will notice my recording time has quadrupled on the drive on this. So I have much more recording time. I can save more of my audio recordings. This also has a sound quality setting. You'll see above that it says 128. That's the bit recording rate of MP3 files. Now, MP3 files technically don't sound as good as WAV files. However, the industry uses MP3 files everywhere. Nobody can tell the difference between an MP3 file and a WAV file when it goes out over any kind of broadcast format. So if you're recording this to record broadcast interviews, MP3s will be just fine. If you're recording this for recording a scrum and you're just going to take notes and write a story afterwards, it doesn't matter the recording quality because it's not going to get broadcast. So again, if I use the fast forward button on this, I can go through various settings of sound quality for MP3, 224. 256 sounds really good. If I take it up to 320, which is the highest bit rate of MP3 recordings, it takes me, with a trained ear, 5 or 6 minutes to find the one minute little difference between the MP3 version of a file and the WAV version of a file. It's virtually identical, and it saves you all kinds of recording space on your device. Now, if you go too low, we jump down to 48 as a bit rate, and that sounds awful. So you'd want to bump that up. You can bump that up through various settings until you get 96, 112. You want at least 128 on that. And that, as you can see, I have 31 hours of recording time. Do you think that would record a lot of interviews or a lot of scrums? The answer is yes. If I then go and set my recorder to WAV format, my 31 hours becomes 2 hours. Now, that's still a lot, but if you're recording a lot of data and recording interviews along the way, say you're working at Parliament Hill, you would want this set to MP3 so you have the most available record time. Thank you.